Welcome back here to IM3 at the Aesthetic Show 2017. I am Dave, and I am sitting here with Dr. Jovanovic from Vasectomy Clinics of Chicago.
Yeah, hi Dave.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too, and glad to be here.
Yeah, thank you for taking some time to chat with me and letting us get to know a little bit more about you. So, are you having fun here in Vegas?
Well, definitely here I'm attending an aesthetic show because besides vasectomy clinic and vasectomies, I do a little bit aesthetic and Botox and fillers on the side. So that's why I'm here, to see what's new.
That's wonderful. Is there anything in particular from the meeting that you kind of have your eye on to sit in on, learn about, take home with you?
To see actually what's new in Botox and the filler, new techniques, new products, new anything. So
nice.
That's why I'm here.
So, how did you get into medicine, or how do you get into what it is that you do?
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, but if you want to ask me how did I get in a vasectomy clinic, by accident actually. Yeah. They found me.
Yeah. What was that process like?
Well, yeah, they found me and I kind of liked it. I joined Dr. Mastolfi and his team, and since then I'm just doing vasectomies day in and day out.
That's awesome.
And a little bit I do this aesthetics, but that's what I do now.
That's wonderful. Any plans while you're here in Vegas? Any shows, any events you want to kind of go see or do?
No, actually no, because I'm busy all day here attending this conference.
Yeah, that does happen.
And that's actually from 8 o'clock in the morning until whatever, 6 o'clock, 9. Today is going to be until 9 o'clock, so I really don't have even time to gamble.
Well, that's good then. You'll save your money that way.
I usually lose all the time.
Vegas wasn't built by winners, okay?
Yeah, by losers, so I don't want to be on that side.
So I have a couple of fun questions here. Any unique interests or hobbies that you want to talk about?
You know what? My son told me when I was doing primary care exclusively, he told me, Dad, you look very overworked. I don't know whether you are underpaid, but definitely you worked overworked, and you have to find some hobby that is going to be any interest for you. And I said, I didn't even notice when he told me that, and all of a sudden, I told him, I said, guess what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be doing vasectomies. He said, vasectomies? I mean, he was like are you seriously saying that? I said, I told you to find a hobby.
Yeah, painting, color by numbers.
Yeah, like painting something, doing golfing or something. But you found vasectomies? I said, well, you told me and I found my hobby. So it seems that vasectomy is my hobby.
All right, there's art in every vasectomy, right?
Yeah. So that's to answer your question, that's my hobby.
Awesome. All right. Well, I might already know the answer to this, but when you're sitting in traffic in your car alone in Chicago, what are you thinking about?
How to get to the traffic, by the way. I really focus, believe it or not, the most dangerous time is actually time spent in the traffic in Chicago. So, yeah, exactly what I'm doing, thinking about how to get to that traffic.
Well, I grew up in the Midwest. I grew up in Minnesota, in the Twin Cities. Spent a lot of time in Chicago. That traffic is pretty intense.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be careful.
So, I actually, since I started doing vasectomies, I commute actually less because I have 3 offices. One office is in Arlington Heights. The other one is in downtown Chicago, and third one is Tinley Park. So Tinley Park is only far away from me, and I do live in the Chicago city.
Okay.
And
so you're doing a lot of driving.
Well, I do, and I don't actually. The only my really traveling is to Tinley Park. So anyway.
All right. Going back to the car thing. What kind of music do you listen to? If you listen to music in the car, I guess it's irrelevant.
I actually do, believe it or not. WLIT, actually. Light rock. I mean,
That's
and my
shout
sons
out to
hate
WLIT.
that. WLIT, it's 93.9.
All right, I like it. Cool. What inspires you?
I don't know. I mean, I hate saying paying the bills and making money for that.
Sure.
But really, it's I always like to do surgeries, really.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I'm so happy doing surgical stuff right now. Beside because I was primary care physician doing primary care, And since I started right now vasectomies, and actually I'm really in love with that. So it's great job.
Kind of inspired by your work.
Kind of, yes,
Yeah,
I would say
that's
yes.
great. It's really good. Any?
I mean, I can tell you who is inspiring me. Really, at this point, Dr. Mastofi inspired me a lot.
Yeah.
So yes,
that's really good. If you could go back in time and visit your 21-year-old self, what advice would you give him?
Not to go into medicine.
Why is that?
Well, it's a hard job. It's hard. I mean, if you really like it, you have to really like it. And if the kids my kids, both of my kids didn't go in medicine, and they're not gonna go.
Okay.
One is gonna go in law school. The other one is going to computer engineering.
Wow.
And yeah, both of one is a graduate from Northwestern and a degree in classics and philosophy, and he's right now going in law school.
Yep.
And the other one is going the Purdue computer engineering.
Wow.
So both of them. I mean, I don't know how much I inspired them not to go in medicine, but they definitely decided not to go. So
that's really cool. It's lawyer, software engineering. Two very different.
My wife is actually a lawyer, so that's probably that.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah.
She won.
She won, yeah, definitely.
All right. So last question here. What advice would you give to a former boss?
Well, you know what? Since I started practicing medicine, I did not have a boss. I was my own boss.
Yep.
But advice that I would give them, my boss or myself, don't be a boss. Work for the boss. Believe it or not, that's what advice I would give you. Because it's hard to be the boss, hard to run the business. It's easy to come, show up to work, finish your work, you go home, and that's it. You extend your hand when you have to receive the check, and that's it.
That's all right. Good. Well, I appreciate you spending some time with us today. It's really good to get to know more about you, Dr. Jovanovic. I really hope you have a fantastic rest of the conference and a good time in Vegas if you can. Okay.
Yep. Thank you, Dave.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
You're welcome.
Cheers.